What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. And as you can see on screen right now, guys, and as the title of the video suggested, I will be looking to refine some 4.3 small scale. Okay, so this video is kind of targeted towards the smaller refiners out there, and if you guys are looking to refine, I do recommend that you buy order all of your ore from the city of Fort Sterling. One of the main reasons is because Fort Sterling is one of their main resources is ore, guys. So a lot of ore mobs and ore nodes can be found at Fort Sterling, and a lot of people gather in that city. So what I recommend that you do is buy order it there, then transport it here to the city of Fairford. And the reason why you should bring it here to the city of Fairford is because Fairford has a refining bonus when it comes to ore, as you can see. Or another good option as well is wait for the activities. Sadly, there's a lot of fame, 10% fame in the mist. Also, there's a daily production bonus of gathering gear and maces. So if you want to craft some maces, right now as of the recording of this video, it's a 10% bonus. And if you want to craft gathering gear, there's a 10% bonus. Ideally, similar to these bonuses, whenever there is a ore refining bonus, I recommend you can refine during that time. But let's say there's no bonus as like for refining ore, as you can see right here on screen right now. I'm just going to show you another way to make silver, even though there's no bonuses. This is a safe option. As you can see, I have roughly 23.5 million worth of 4.3 ore and bronze bar, and what I'm gonna do is use my focus, as you can see here, and turn 23.5 mil, as you can see, that's the actual number, and let's see if we can turn a profit. Mind you, I haven't refined anything in such a long time on Albion Online. A lot of things have changed, alright, so the prices for the crafting which stations and so on have changed. But anyways, that's another story. We're gonna head on over and see how much profit we can turn. I invested roughly 23.5 mil. We're gonna head on over to the crafting station and we're gonna see if we can turn a profit, guys. Okay, we're not gonna use anything other than the estimated market value to calculate our profit. So we're not using any other charts or sheets or whatever. We're just gonna go off of the estimated market value, and just by using the estimated market value, we can judge how much profit we made. All right, so let's go do some refining. Also, I have 30k focus, so yeah. Right, ladies and gentlemen, while we speed run through this part, basically what I'm doing right here is looking for the cheapest station in order to refine these ore. So I'm gonna do it at 2 times speed while I do a little voiceover. So I've been getting a lot of questions of people asking me in my past video that I made like 6 months ago and so on, where I would refine, and they would ask, what do I do with my refined materials? Okay, sometimes I would sell it at the different royal cities, especially if the prices are really good. Okay, but that takes effort. You need to go ahead of time and double check the prices and make sure that it's really selling at good prices. And other times I will hold on to it and craft. Okay, so sometimes I will keep these refined materials, whether it's the ore that you see on screen, and I can use it to craft different weapons, or it's really optional. It's up to you what you want to do with these types of things, and it depends on the market, because sometimes the ores are selling at really high prices. So what I tend to do is put it up for sale. If it's not really selling at a high price, then what I do is hold on to it, and later on when there's a bonus for crafting, let's say night helmets, then I can craft a whole bunch of 4.3 night helmets. Okay, then I can sell those night helmets at the different royal cities, or I can use them when I'm out with my guild doing bandits or in the black zone. All right, it's really optional. It's entirely up to you guys. When you guys ask me those questions, what do I do with the refined materials, those are the things I do. All right, I either sell it if the market's good. I hope that answers everyone's questions. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the end of the video. As you can see in my inventory right now, I crafted exactly 999 4.3 steel bars, and I used 30k focus points. Also, as you can see at the bottom where it says estimated market value, it has jumped up to 25.2 million. Also guys, on screen right now is the numbers. So I was refining 4.3 ore. I made a total investment of 23.5 million silver. The crafting station tax cost was 30k. I made a total return of 25.2 million, and that means I made a total profit of we'll say 1.7 mil. I'll actually put the actual number up. I'm just gonna round it up to the nearest one. So let's just say we made 1.7 mil in refining 4.3 ore. I know from experience that this is not really worth it. So for those of you that's watching and refining 4.3 ore, as you saw, made a profit of 1.7 mil. But if you were to refine, let's say 5.3, the profit will be a lot higher, similar to items such as 6.2, 6.3, and so on and so on. That is where you really want to refine. Okay, so if you're in the lower end and you're looking to get into refining, I suggest starting off slow, like what I'm showing you right now. But as you become more and more experience and you get more spec, I highly do recommend that you start refining 5.2 and higher. Alright, like tier 6, tier 7, and tier 8. That is where the real profit is when it comes to refining, ladies and gentlemen. You can make a upwards of 3 to 4 mil refining the higher tier resources compared to refining here at the lower end. But I'm just showing you guys, alright? So this is for you newer players, that you can still make silver refining 4.3, like lower end resources. But once you get your spec up, I want you to start refining tier 6, tier 7, and tier 8. It's gonna take a while, but once you get there, guys, that is where you will be making your real silver from refining higher end. Okay, so items such as 5.2, 5.3, 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, etc, etc, etc. The higher your spec is on those different tier levels, then you will make, like I said, an upwards of 3 million. I think the most I've made was a profit of close to 5 mil. In the past, I would make just from refining roughly 15 mil a day, especially when there's a bonus going on. Then that way I don't need to focus refine. I can just refine because there's a bonus going on in the whatever city that is being refined. Okay, but yeah, at the lower end, for those of you that's new to refining, can you make a profit? Yeah, 1.7 mil refining 4.3 ore. It's 100% safe. These are, if you're those type of people that don't want to do any type of lethal content, these are activities that you can do at the lower end in order to make silver. Anyways, there's nothing else to say, guys, other than be good out there, and if you can't be good, then be safe. It's your boy Musi, and I'm out of here, people.